Well, we find ourselves in new territory as we're running our self-storage business in the age of the coronavirus. Let me share with you some of the things we're doing differently in our operations. My name's Mark Helm, and I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Quick Start Academy. And what I do is I support the small investor who wants to get in the self-storage business or who wants to grow their self-storage business, strategically do so in a way that creates true wealth and a fulfilling career. And this is an uncharted territory for us as self-storage operators. Now, first of all, we do not have everything figured out, believe me. We're making it up and experimenting as we go along. So let's talk about operations, and I'll just share with you some of the things that we're doing a little bit differently. First of all, with the employees. So I've been sharing with you how great a business self-storage is for a number of years. Well, now you know it is. Why? Well, because it's considered an essential business. Now, I know the rules and regs are mostly state by state, even county by county or municipality by municipality, but I don't know one place in the country where storage is not considered an essential business and has been told to you can stay open. Not quite sure how this happened, but I'm not going to be complaining about it. Now, like most other companies, or many other companies, we've been touting on our website and in our marketing touchless move-ins. You know, we have kiosks at every one of our facilities. Our website, you have the ability to move in, sign a lease, get your code, everything virtually. And I'm in the process of making some videos to upload to the front homepage of the website, just demonstrating that. We are saying it now, but I also want to show how to actually do it, so somebody who doesn't feel comfortable with technology will have a step-by-step guide. But we're certainly not the only people doing this. I've been talking for years about upgrading and bringing your facility into this century. Hopefully you have invested in kiosks and websites that interact with your operating system, and it's not a big stretch for you to really begin to work it at this time. Now, we've made the decision to keep our business open, but what we have done to protect our employees is we've locked the office. Our employees can show up to work. We researched and found some cleaning protocols during this time, how we can effectively clean and sterilize surfaces that people may touch. We've trained the employees on it. They're the ones that are doing the cleaning throughout the facility multiple times a day, wiping surfaces down. Now, my coaching is check state or municipality how there may be some changes in labor laws around this time period. But what we've done is, if our employees are uncomfortable coming to work, we don't force them. If an employee is uncomfortable doing something, we don't make them. And in our certain states that we're operating in, that's actually the law, but we just made the decision to do that. So far, most of our employees want to show up for work, but we've told them to keep the office locked. And when customers come, they can stand there and coach that customer through leasing a unit at the kiosk or on their phone. They can coach that customer through paying a bill through the kiosk or on their phone. Our kiosks will even take cash. And we've requested our managers not necessarily escort the tenant to their new unit, although some of our managers have made the decision to do that and keep a social distance. We've also encouraged social distancing on our facility for customers who happen to be there. Here's what I do know, that in self-storage, there's organic social distancing anyway. How do you like that term? But if you think about it, if you have a 50,000 square foot facility and you've got 4 or 5 people customers on that facility at once, that's unusual, that's crowded. So what are the odds of 4 people on a 3 or 4 acre site all being bunched up together? Typically it doesn't happen. So that's just how we've decided to work with our team, our employees, and our focus is on keeping them safe. Now, some other decisions. We made the decision, effective on the day we made that decision, to turn off the late fees and the lien fees in our operating system. Now, again, this is a state-by-state phenomena. We were not required to do that in any of the states we operate in. In fact, given self-storage is an essential business, we're allowed to operate as normal in terms of our contracts. Our customers still have the contractual obligations they had when they executed that lease to rent space from us. We just made the decision to do that in our company. I'm not necessarily saying you should. We made it for a couple reasons. First of all, we didn't want to have the optics of auctioning people during this time. We didn't want to have the optics of charging late fees during this time. But when we formed our company, we also created some core values. And as we looked at our core values during this time of pandemic or crisis, it just made sense for us to turn those off. Now, I don't know that this will happen, and I didn't bring this up with my team, but it's not far-fetched for me to envision 6 months, a year from now, someone challenging this industry with the fees we may be charging them and winning in court. Now, I'm not saying you should follow what we're doing. I'm just telling you the decisions that we made. We've also used this time to attempt to over-communicate with our customers, send them texts, emails, encourage them not only to be safe and to use self-storage services, but to actually support the community, stay at home when needed. If you come here, you can, in some of our facilities, you don't even have to punch the code in to get into our facility. You just hold your phone up and the gate will open. Here's an example of a communication we just sent our customers. We want to use our influence in our customer base to make a difference in the community with the COVID-19. We also want to let them know that we offer touchless move-in and we love referrals. We're offering discounts to students. Now, we didn't advertise or send emails out to our customer base saying we've suspended late fees and lien fees to encourage non-payment. We're just not turning them on. And those are some of the management changes we've made and are going to be monitoring during this time of Corona. We reserve the right to change any of them at any time, and it's an ongoing experiment. I have no idea what changes we'll begin to do next week. We're just responding the best way we know how as we run our business and interact with our community and our customer base. So I hope this has been of help to you. I'm very interested in anything you guys may be doing, and share in the comments below, and we can all learn from each other. I'd love it if we got some tips and techniques from things you're doing that has made a difference during this time. So I look forward to being with you next week, And my name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Storage World Analyzer. That's a financial analysis modeling tool that we use as we look at self-storage opportunities to put in service. You can find more on that at storageworldanalyzer.com or creatingwealththroughselfstorage.com and click the Storage World Analyzer tab. Thank you. I look forward to being with you next week.